An example from the Democratic Machine by Allan Stevo. The Democratic Machine in Chicago uses persuasion, blackmail, bribery, and strong-arm tactics to get what it wants from its voters and to continually get them turning out. It also knows how to make people happy. I don't want you to do any of that, except for the last one. In fact, if even one of your friends starts to get argumentative, I want you to just back away. There's not going to be any of that machine-style politics. You aren't going to be the machine-style block captain or the precinct captain responsible for delivering 4 votes from every house. You're going to be the captain of your social precinct. You aren't going to promise a certain number of votes to the campaign. You're just going to talk to your friends about a topic that you believe is in your mutual interest. You're going to knock on their proverbial doors a few times, sending them a few messages, eliciting a response, and you're going to have discussions with them through online messages or by phone. You're going to ask them to join you in voting for Ron Paul this spring. Those who say yes, you'll follow up with and make sure they vote for Ron Paul. That's it. That's the commitment I want from you. I want you to promise me that you're going to contact your social precinct, try your best to gauge who's interested in joining you, and to get each interested one of them out to vote for Ron Paul. That's it. This book is based on that idea. We do that, and it'll win the election for him. We do that, and we'll be one step in the right direction of pushing more freedom in the U.S. In December 2007, a handful of American friends and I sent 144 letters from Slovakia to the U.S. as part of the Write in Iowa asking for their vote for Ron Paul program. Fun idea. We had a good time doing it. We also spent a lot of money on postage and a lot of time handwriting letters, only to have a third of the letters come back returned to sender. The addressees had left those addresses. No matter how much fun it was, I think it was ineffective. It was expensive, it was time-consuming, and I never heard back from any of them. Why would they write me back? Why would they even care? They didn't know me after all. I just sort of spam people using handwritten notes. If we put a twist on that, we end up with a real impact. We just write the people we know. We don't worry yet about the people we don't know. We just worry about the people we know, and as soon as someone we know firmly says no, or gets argumentative, we just back off. Some of you will be able this spring to say, I brought in 20 votes for Ron Paul. Others will be able to say, I brought in 150 votes for Ron Paul. Each one of us properly following this plan should know a specific number of votes that he brought in successfully for Ron Paul. Those are votes that his campaign isn't capable of bringing in itself. Those 20 votes you bring in might be the equivalent of a $2,000 or $5,000 donation, because that might be what it would have cost to have brought in those votes otherwise. On top of that, you're building networks for the future. Politically, freedom-wise, or in anything you do in life, you're building an even better relationship of trust and cooperation between you and your friends. Also, you're building skills at organizing those closest to you toward a common goal. And you're opening up dialogue and planting seeds.